Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well this evening, or this afternoon I should say. Lots of sadness in the atmosphere as changes are implemented behind scenes. And it is really fortunate that so many of you beautiful people out there have this inherent ability to transmute this heaviness simply by existing and keeping your own inner peace. So thank you. And let's get into the read and see what it is we need to know. All right, Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know right now? So the moon in the upright, illusion, mystery, fear, anxiety. The Five of Pentacles in the upright, financial loss, isolation, worry, insecurity. And the desire to manifest something. Challenged by justice. The law of cause and effect. In the subconscious, we've got the Queen of Cups. So somebody who's experienced a loss is, in their mind, they're thinking about this Queen of Cups. A very compassionate, emotionally stable, giving person. So, and then they want to go manifest. Obviously, they want to come make a small offer to this Queen of Cups because justice just kicked their ass. A wish came true in the recent past. Intention and expectation. Empress. A wish came true in the recent past. For an Empress. Somebody accomplished something great. Evolution. Experienced an evolution. What is that? A promotion in status? Maybe. In the near future. Whoa, that one just came right out. We've got conflict. Fighting. Never ends, man. The lens they're looking through. They want to come forward and make a offer. Perhaps they might want to come in and offer some form of partnership. offer their services somehow. Hard work. In the environment. We've got the Six of Pentacles reversed. They have unpaid debts, one-sided charity, strings attached. They're all about power and domination. They want to come in and latch onto this Queen of Cups or this Empress. Or maybe this Queen of Cups got a wish come true here in the recent past and was elevated to the status of Empress. And this person who has had justice kick their butt wants to come in and leech onto this. So they want to get strategic. They want to come in and offer some sort of service, like hard work, and their intention is to dominate this Empress. They have people they owe money to, and they need the essence and the inheritance of this Empress. So the hopes and fears, so they're in anxiety. They're either hoping that they can put this Empress in a Nine of Swords. They want this Empress in a Nine of Swords, because if they don't get her in a Nine of Swords, they're in a Nine of Swords. They want to come in. They have to try to come in and attach themselves to her somehow. Because this is the world. Oh. So this is a completion. Cycle is over. The Emperor is here. Leadership. And this is over. And we got the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So somebody's in fear and anxiety because they suffered a financial loss. Justice has been served. They feel as though their life has been martyred, or maybe they have been martyred. They want to, yeah, justice has been served. They're challenged because justice is here in service. Justice is here on behalf of those who are in service. It's in service to those who are of service, and that would be the Queen of Cups, who is a compassionate, nurturing, caring person. This page wants to come and target this Queen of Cups. Yeah. It could be that they don't have a parent. It's a page. It could be that they lost their parent. It could be that their parent was martyred. And this could be their child now who's trying to, like, okay, what do I do? Because he never learned any skills or got a job. The only thing he knows is what they taught him. And now they're gone. They're not here to help him. And he's like, he wants to come and puppet this Queen of Cups. And this Queen of Cups is here, and she's preserving herself. She's like, get off me, ho, with yourself. She don't want none of that. This thing wants to come in here and try to puppet this Queen of Cups. This Page of Pentacles is targeting a Queen of Cups who is of service. She's got a wish come true here in the recent past. Whoa. So there was this communication, this challenge, this competition. There's been a disconnect from this. There's been a wish come true. And it could be that this Queen of Cups has been elevated to a leadership position. The Empress. Somebody's spying. Somebody needs to know who she is, where she is. In the spirit, probably in the 3D. Most likely in the 3D. They want to find her, and then they want to come and physically connect. They want to betray the survivors. It could be that she survived whatever it is that they did and that they're receiving justice for now. She survived. And so now they want to come in. They're targeting. They're targeting. They're spying with the intention of coming in and betraying. Getting tricky. Oh, I am a hard worker. I can even invest a small portion into this endeavor. I'm a faithful servant. They've got a limited perception. They're spying. They're like, this is all they ever do. And this is their intention. It's all it ever is. It's about power and domination over this feminine here. It could be that this is his mother leading him into this. It could be that his father is absent now and isn't able to tell him what to do, but his mother is doing her best. And it's all about gaining this connection with this Empress. Yeah, they're a fucking snake. Look at that. Of course it would come out. It's about power and domination, this snake. And the hopes and fears is a 9 of Swords, anxiety, worry, fear, depression, insomnia, trauma, despair. Purpose. They're in despair over this Empress coming into her purpose. Empress. Wish come true. This Queen of Cups got a wish come true. She's got a leadership role. She was disconnected from this fighting, this communication, whatever. She was elevated to the status of Empress. And here on the outgoing energy, we've got the World, and the Emperor is here, and he's here with his damn chariot. He's like, what you got going on, Snake? About your bad self and power and domination. I'm just imagining what the Emperor might be thinking to himself in regards to this Empress that this snake is trying to dominate. I don't know, of course, what he's thinking, because maybe I'm not psychic. Oh, woo! Engrave? This is the completion of a cycle. The Emperor is here with the chariot. He's driving somebody into the grave. I don't know, but the outgoing, what do we got here? Oh, we got the sun. This is the end of this. We got the sun and we got home. Man, it might be time for that rapture that everybody talks about. Well, whatever it is, that the Emperor is here and his Empress is here, freshly promoted, it looks like. Mm-hmm. Oh, isn't this interesting? If the energy gets too heavy within your body, guys, drink a lot of water, okay? You know, don't just hit the fancy drinks, you know, like you know, your carbonated juices and stuff. You know, you got to get your water in there. That will flush the energy out, and it'll make it a lot easier to manage. It really will help it be more manageable. There's a reason why they are attacking your water rights, getting you accustomed to purchasing, you know, the right to have clean water. All right, so anyway, we got this Page of Pentacles. He's an immature man who feels like his life has been martyred. He's in a state of fear and anxiety. He's lost his financial security. It looks like he might have even lost his the presence of his father. He's challenged by justice, which is being served on behalf of those in service and these courtships. He's challenged by this courtship. He's challenged by justice being served on behalf of this courtship, who are people of service. Excuse me, Queen of Cups chose to preserve herself. There's sudden wealth here. This is disconnected from all this fighting. Wish come true. A leadership role. It looks like a promotion. Whoa, to Empress. And yeah, in the recent past, we've got marriage. And no poverty. You've got this Empress here. Somebody's spying. Or somebody who wants to get out of poverty. Somebody who's been disconnected from communicating with her is trying to spy on and find out where she is. They can't get her in the spirit realm. She's married, it looks like, already in contract. Marriage could be this leadership role, so it could be like a contract or some sort of a union in that regard. But with the Emperor being here and this Empress, promotion to Empress, leadership role, marriage, it could actually be everything, you know, union, a partnership union, and a business union. I mean, it could be something like that. I mean, because this looks big. Yeah, this mature woman is trying to spy on the location of this Empress. Uh-huh. Mature woman trying to spy on the location of this Empress. She wants to send in her clowns. She wants to send in her clown to betray her. They weren't expecting her to survive. See, I think they thought that they could absorb her. But she survived. And she's coming into this great fortune. This is a spiritual, this is the card that I think of when I think about the solar plexus, a spiritual fortune, because it comes right out of the solar plexus and it's gold and it's this beautiful cup that just flows out and pours, from this beautiful supply, right? It's this wealth. And she decided to preserve herself out of the need to survive. She's like, decided to pour into self when everybody else was taking. She's like, nope, we're going to pour into self. And she chose self. And she graduated and got promoted into a leadership role as an empress and a marriage, it looks like, with the emperor. That's in the spirit. But this mature woman she wants to, in the 3D, she wants to send in her little minion to come in and actually physically connect, like physically interfere with this union before the emperor can get to her. And it could be that, they want to hijack it. Ooh. But there's gonna be a coffin with that little scenario. And we've got the Six of Pentacles reversed with a snake who's here in the environment wanting to dominate and have power over this main female. He wants to dominate and overpower this main female, this Empress. He's tracking her. And he's right here in the environment. He knows who she is. And he's coming to try to dominate her. Because he's in fear and anxiety. He's suffering trauma and despair because she's coming into her purpose. Yeah, there's a whole community here with this gift. And he's in freaking despair because this whole community is receiving this gift and coming into a purpose, some form of purpose. It's an important purpose, whatever it is. And it's big. It's for a whole community. It's not just personal, it's a whole community. Isn't that lovely? So we've got the World and the Emperor and the Chariot and a grave. See, we got grave up there and then coffin here. He's not fooling around. He's like, oh yeah? You've got there on the outgoing energy and here the lens that they're looking through. Sandwiched between the lens that they're looking through and the result that is capped by a coffin and a grave on both ends of that. Within that, contained within that, is this snake trying to dominate the main female. And he's in a state of fear and depression because this whole community is rising into their purpose, into this house. They got this house. And then home. Look at this. Home. This is bigger than just, you know what? I don't know what this is. Some people say, like, it's the rapture, like Nibiru is here, planet, and that there is going to be, like, so there's gods and goddesses, who have genetics, specific essence. And these ones were draining the essence of specific people. and then hiding them in narcissistic families that were suffering addictions and bad habits like theft and you know, um, serious anger issues and stuff. Like trying to get them lost in these systems of punishment and you know, a cesspit, you know. And some divine beings actually are, you know, chosen ones, are in things like prostitution, and they are in prison for theft and murder. It's unbelievable some of the challenges that people have gotten ensnared in, you know, and, you know, have been blessed with the fortune of maintaining their house, which houses the essence, you know, so that they can continue that connection with the Most High. It's crazy. Hmm. That grave there. We got the Emperor here, the world, the Emperor, the Chariot, and then we got the grave here with this false person. He's not fooling around. He's not playing with these people. Or maybe he is. Because the other day, not last night or the night before, I've got it on a post-it note. God is playing with this one. And it was like the other day I was coming home from work, and to the right of me I'm always looking for animals, strays, and I thought I saw a dog. It was a pretty big animal off in the grass. And so I look, and I'm coming up, and I'm looking, right? I'm like getting ready to pull over because I got to go rescue this dog. And as I'm getting nearer, I see that it's a cat. It's actually a very large cat. And it's sitting there, and it's going poop, poop, poop. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I just continued on home. Well, then that next morning I woke up and I heard God is playing with this one. And, you know, people say that God is like the Lion King and all this, and I don't doubt it. And I think that that's really cool because I'm a Leo and I just happen to really like that idea. And anyway, yeah, what we got the grave for this false person, and it could be very well that the Emperor's here, man, with the Chariot, and then you got home, privileged lady, Empress, marriage, Queen of Cups, promoted, going on a journey, privileged lady. I think your Emperor's here, taking you home, and I don't think he's confused about who you are. I mean, as much as this snake wants to interfere with the Emperor's connection, I mean, it's so wild, man. You've got power, domination, snake, and main female. And then in the result, you've got the world, the Emperor, and the Chariot. This main female is the Empress. This is wild. There might be some duking it out, man. I mean, the snake might get his nose boxed or something. He's in a precarious situation here. But he looks pretty cocky. He thinks he's got it made. He's like, yeah, I got my shades on. I know exactly what I'm doing. And to him, it's like, look at this. It's like, yeah, it's like the snake. Oh, come on now. Get it together. The snake, power and domination, and main female. That's exactly what his plans is. He's here in the environment. It's getting. And the energies, you know, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, they're real heavy. And this there's it's the the trauma, the despair, the hopelessness. That's kind of what the feeling is, you know, this heavy, like tears behind the eyelids, like just ready to just bawl for no apparent reason. But that's the energy. That's the energy right there. It's despair. Because this main female is coming into her purpose with this whole community, and their whole community has got this thing. I really don't think this community or the emperor is going to let this empress, main female privileged lady, go. I'm pretty sure this snake is going to have a surprise, because she's not alone. I mean, she's alone here. Well, let's pull some more cards and see who shows up. Because right now, it's just power and domination, snake and main female in the environment. Ooh. What was that? Abundance. Yep. This immature man sees this abundance here of this who used to be a Queen of Cups. So he sees her abundance and he's targeting her. He's challenged because justice is being served. He's lost all of his financial security, and justice is being served on behalf of these divine unions who are in service. Trust. He is challenged by this trust that these unions have for each other, for this system. This young page could have lost his father, who used to direct him and tell him what to do. He could have lost his father. And this Queen of Cups is choosing herself, and she's pouring into herself. She's like, no, I'm choosing my own healing, and I'm not worried about you right now. Just kind of go. And she's not alone. She's not alone. Yeah, check it out, man. She's balanced. Balanced. And we got a wish come true, a marriage and a leadership role, and a disconnect from all this fighting and fussing. Nobody needs fighting and fussing when they're busy working on being happy. So, yeah, these ones who were coming against, they have been disconnected, and it looks like maybe they lost their freedom. They've been disconnected from this communication. It looks like maybe they lost their freedom too. And this, they weren't able to cause poverty. Wow, check it out, man. We got a marriage. This is leadership role. Wow, this is a serious power couple, man. It's like the emperor found his empress. It's like she ascended. It doesn't look like she's been an empress for long, because right here in the subconscious, we've got Queen of Cups, who was like promoted to a leadership role, a wish come true, with the intention and expectation of Empress. Okay. And then we've got an attitude of gratitude and acceptance here. It's all freaking roses, man. But you've got this mature woman here spying hard on this Empress. She's like, she wants to know where this Empress is. She wants to mess her world up bad with this strategic trickery. And it's here in the near future. But survive is also here with great fortune. So, honesty. This Empress is honest. She's not hiding nothing. She's not hiding anything. What's to hide? So they want to bring betrayal to the near future here. Regret. They're in regret. They're in regret, and they still want to get away with something. The only thing they know is betrayal and trickery. And the only thing I think they regret is the fact that it didn't work, or that justice actually was served this time around. Like, I don't know how many cycles that this has been going on. I mean, I only remember one lifetime. I have had regression therapy, and I have 3 death experiences. Now, I don't know if those were my own, because, you know, they were different bodies. So it could have just been picking up on a death experience of a similar vibration or frequency. I don't know. It could have been a personal situation. So I don't know how many cycles this kind of inheritance theft and using love for a karmic scapegoat has been going on. I don't know. Some people have memories and knowledge, you know. Oh, look at this. Yeah, these people, they're not in service to anybody but themselves. They're very stingy. And they want to come in and offer their services, their hard work as a responsible person, and they're being coached by their mother. But there's a coffin here, so it doesn't work. You got the snake in the environment wanting to dominate this main female. There's judgment here. It actually came out in reverse, I think. When I picked it up, see, sometimes when you pick it up, it's like, I don't know how I'm supposed to pick it up. Like, if it comes out like this, it's like, do I pick it up like this? Or do I just pick it up like that? I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, it could be whatever. It could be judgment in the reverse, this snake trying to get out of judgment, and the only way that he can get out of this is to dominate, body snatch, whatever, this main female. But you got the Emperor here, and the Emperor, I think, is calling judgment on this. Yeah, the snake wants to get out of judgment, but the Emperor's got him sandwiched, man. He's sandwiched between 2 coffins right now. And judgment is right here in his line, in the environment. It's like being called right here in the environment. And then you got trauma, despair, hopelessness, and anxiety. This snake is really freaking out. Because this whole community and this main female who's just been promoted to Empress is like going home with this Emperor. And they're like in leadership roles. God, this main female she's got it together, man. She's Queen of Cups, promoted to Empress, privileged lady, main female, great fortune, sudden wealth, marriage, leadership. This is like one of those divine unions. It's like, wow, somebody really did well. And somebody noticed. I like stories like this. They're the best. Friends, yes, a whole community coming into a shared purpose surrounding this gift. A community of friends. There's a grave for this false person, man. Emperor's here. This is a completion of a cycle, and he's like right there with this chariot. He's like not fooling around. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. The Emperor likes what he sees with this Empress. Serve the higher good. And this false person, it's weird, man. The Emperor is here with the completion and the chariot, and he's attracted to relationships that are for his highest good. And then you've got the privileged lady here on the outgoing energy with the journey. But in that same line with the Emperor, you've got this false person. She's there, man. She's like, I'm your Empress. I'm your Empress. And it looks like he's like going to send her straight to the grave, man. He's like, he's attracted to relationships that are for his highest good, and this ain't it. And he's probably not going to be real happy that she's even in that space. We got health on the bottom of the deck. So there's health, oh, and happiness. Look at that, health and happiness. I'm going to leave this one here because I don't think anything needs to be said, really. Because you've got this mother figure with this Knight of Pentacles wanting to come in and trick this Empress into some contract of, you know, some working together in some project or whatever. But that's got a coffin to it. That doesn't go anywhere. And you have the snake here with this main female, and there's judgment. He's being judged by what he's doing in the environment with this main female right now. And I don't know what he's doing. It could be that he's doing some mental attack or some energetic attack or some energy harvesting. Maybe he's going to try to body snatch her. I don't know. But whatever it is, judgment is cast. And in the outcome, we've got grave and false person. Now, I don't know whether that false person is a female that's trying to convince this Emperor that she's the Empress, or whether that false person is the snake. We'll just have to keep checking on it. I hope you're all having a great night, and I'll see you on the next one.